Good afternoon, on what is another cool, bright and sunny day. It is Thursday, the 9th of November, which is Grogmeet Eve. Tomorrow is the start of Grogmeet in Manchester, yearly meet-up for the fans of the Grognod podcast, a North of England podcast devoted to all things gaming. And I will be there, and I will be delivering some items to some friends, which I know have arrived in this big fat parcel, which has come all the way from South Carolina, and my friend Keith. So I want to thank him for essentially collecting all of the contents of this, packaging it up, and arranging it for shipment. And that's definitely on behalf of me and of Bud at Bud's RPG Reviews, because I know there are several things in there for him, because I'm going to have to do. I'm basically going to, I'm going to pass those on to him when I go to Grogmeet on Saturday. So let's have a look to see what I've got in here. So I'll just get a knife. I'll take a nice hot cup of tea. Speak of a nice hot cup of tea, because it is chilly out here. And so, okay, that's almost there. Turn the box around. Now, this isn't the heaviest of boxes that Keith has sent me in the past. It's fairly substantial. So let's find out what we have got in here. Happy birthday, you old grog! Just in time for arrival on Grogmeet Eve. I mean, the whole point about the whole birthday thing is to say, this is a birthday gift, not a shipment of goods. So what we have in here, lots of packaging. Pull it out layer by layer, because ultimately I will be doing unboxings of all of these, except the ones that are going straight to Bud, because he will not forgive me if I unbox the things he's getting. Although I have joked it would be very amusing. So in here. I have Gracie's Are Dreaming of My Death. We've got I'll show you that. It's a William Hope Hodgson role-playing game. And this is Planar Compass issue number 3. That's quite a radical change in its layout and style. Really good fanzine though, essentially taking old school essentials onto the astral plane. We have Terrors from the Cosmos Series 1. So that goes back all into that package. So that's just the one package, and those things are for me. So there's that. Put that down there. Next layer. What have we got? Okay. This is Omens of War. An expansion for Warhammer Fantasy 3rd Edition. This is the edition published by Fantasy Flight Games from sort of like during the very late noughties and early into the tweenies. This is the one that everyone sort of like is kind of like Marmite. They either like it or they don't. I actually think it's great. I had a fun time playing it. So this is the Omens of War expansion, and below that he has Signs of Faith expansion, so I'm actually taking quite a lot for Bud up to Manchester, but that's fine. He also has, just slip this out of a sleeve, one of the volumes, because the Creature Guide. Now this, I did an unboxing recently of the Creature Guide, the Creature Vault, which is the box of cards and everything for this. This is the source book for the creatures in Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. Delving down deeper, the next book is is the Player's Guide. Now, originally, Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay 3rd Edition is published as a big box set designed for one Game Master and 3 players, and then you bought the Player's Vault to expand it with a number of players, ideally to 4 players from the 3, maybe up to 5 if you wanted, okay? But then Fantasy Flight Games also collated a lot of the information and put it into books, into traditional format. So it was sort of like accessible as we were kind of used to seeing it as it's sort of normal. I'm just going to check this. It comes in. So if I can actually open this, yeah. Okay, yeah. And then we have, surprisingly, this is the last thing in here. There we are, I'll find a knife. So I'm just checking to see what's in here. I'm not going to do, probably not going to do a full unboxing of what's in this package, but it does say fragile, handle with care. And we have things in here. These are box sets of cards for use with Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay. I'm pretty much sure though this is designed for the Ironsworn role-playing game. Ironsworn system, Ancestries, Ironsworn Ritual, Ironsworn Ancestries set 2, and Demeanors. Below that we have more Demeanors and more, and then we have Motivations and more Motivations. These are all for the Ironsworn system. So, perhaps not as rich and sort of like, you know, and detailed as perhaps you're normally used to seeing in a box from South Carolina for me, but that doesn't take away from anything in what is in this box. Because in fact, there's actually very little in here which is really just for me. And basically, there is an awful lot of packaging, and that's fine. I can find a home for that. I always find a home for packaging. And it's mostly, as I say, the Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay stuff for Bud of Bud's RPG Reviews, because he is planning to run 3rd edition. At some point soon, and so yeah, I'm getting it back in the box is a bit of a squeeze, but that's fine. So ultimately, what I've got in here really is Bud's RPG review content and this simple package for me. And that'll be nice and easy to do an unboxing of in the very near future. So let's package this all up. So, big box of a mixture of things, really. Thankfully, my partner, as I said to my partner, some of this is actually leaving the house. Just some of which for me, some of which is for Bud's RPG Reviews, and you'll be seeing discussion of those in sort of like, not the very near future, I doubt, until he starts his I'm sure he's going to do an in-depth dive into Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay and its mechanics and stylings, which are radically different from what you expect from both the 1st and 2nd edition of Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay, and also the most recent 4th edition, which we're actually playing at the moment, playing the Enemy Within campaign, and it's an absolute blast. Ever get a chance, go for it. But yeah, so anyway, hope you've enjoyed this unboxing in the Nook. If you have, it's a bonus boxing in the Nook, unboxing in the Nook, then please do click on the like button down below. And if you've got any comments or feedback, I do appreciate you taking the time to post those. And lastly, if you want to be led to get more unboxings in the Nook, where you will see me out here with a box, typically not so as big, which I will unbox and chat about its contents to the best of my ability for roughly 10 minutes or so, all of course accompanied by a nice hot cup of tea. Then please do click on the subscribe button down below. Once again, thank you very much for watching another unboxing of Nook, and we'll return to normal service very soon with another unboxing in the Nook. Bye for now.